Hello and welcome to the ODU Esports channel. I am your host, Angel Eyes.
And I'm Lash.
Today we have another show match in the series versus VESPA, old rivals, new arenas. After the 2-0 victory yesterday in Super Smash Bros., we were able to tie up the series total 1-1 after an 0-2 loss in Valorant. Today we'll be looking to take the series lead in Overwatch today.
Okay, and today's roster is very similar to what we had last semester. We have Adelat on tank, Beep Cheap on DPS, and we have a swap from Index. So Index is now on DPS this semester. We have a new player, Mia. It's Lion on support, and we have Blast on support as well. I've seen pretty good things from them from the past couple scrims. It's looking really promising. I don't know what Virginia Tech has to offer. Vespa has to offer, but we'll look forward to it.
All good. I personally am pretty confident in our Overwatch team today, Lash. Honestly, I've been seeing them play recently, and they just look so strong, so confident going into these series, man. I can't wait for the official series to start. Not the official series, the official season in NACE or ECAG to start, so we can see more of them.
Yeah, especially on Index DPS. I really want to see that. It looks, very different. Seeing someone like GM up that high rank do an off roll, I think it's really impressive. Doing what you need to do for the team.
It's a really good showcase of like Overwatch fundamentals and like how much knowledge of the game you have to truly just switch off roles and be instant ready for like a quick swap you need. Because DPS is essentially like a game of rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
Just trying to counter what the other team's trying to do. And just love seeing how fast the swaps are, how confident he is in those hero swaps, and able to get all the value as much as he can.
Yep. Also Beep Cheap, I think he's like top 10 Echo players as well, like in the world. So DPS roster does look really strong just because of those two.
I have heard that Beep Cheap has like 3,000 hours on Echo alone.
Yeah, that is very true.
I wonder if we will see that Echo come out today. I'm
for sure.
Very excited.
I think it's gonna happen.
As an Echo Sojourn player, whenever I'm on DPS, I would just love to learn from the best right here at the commentary desk.
That's right. We will see. I'm not sure about the VESPA players. I don't know anything about their rosters as of right now. So we're gonna get right into the match in a little bit, but for now we're gonna take it from here.
and welcome back. After that little intermission, I think soon we will be ready to go into the matches and start the series off.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know if we know the maps or anything yet, so
Yeah. First map is going to be Lijiang Tower. This is a control point map. We could see many different comps. I think personally, we're gonna run like some sort of dive comp with I think Monkey,
okay.
Winston. Yeah.
I think that would synergize really well with our Echo One-Trick here. Echo, a very flexible character.
Yes,
can play
for
dive,
sure.
can play spam, has a decent poke game too. So I
Mhm.
think whatever tank that Adelaide plans to go for here, I think we'll just be ready to swap and form the comp around it really fast.
Yep.
I wonder if we're gonna see any like Symmetra cheese.
I think we'll definitely see a Symmetra on this map. I've seen Index playing Symmetra here and there. When I'm out, like walking around the arena and stuff like that, he's definitely playing Symmetra in his games. So we can definitely see that for a pick.
Very excited to see what picks they come out with here.
Lion, I know she plays a lot of Ana, so we're gonna definitely see Ana out there as well.
Okay.
Blast, kind of like all over the place.
I've seen Blast a lot on the Lucio recently.
Lucio, yeah. Like I said, it works really well with dive, so we could see the Lucio
Okay.
on Blast.
Very excited, very excited. I don't have much. Oh, looks like we'll be going into the matches soon.
Yep. We're going.
All right.
Okay, now we are in the game.
Interested in what picks will be going down. This is a best of 5 series, so we might be in this for the long run if this goes neck and neck. All right, as you can see, Symmetra, Blast on the Lucio.
Yep.
All right, this just
Okay. We have
beautiful
Adelat on
picks.
Orisa though. Adelat's Orisa. I think he is an Orisa main actually.
Okay.
So that's not too different. Running a brawl comp with the Lucio speed up makes a lot of sense.
Almost identical comps here from both teams. I guess there is figured out meta for Lijiang Tower, at least on this control point. Instead, the only difference, they have the Junkrat compared to the Bastion.
We'll see how much of a difference it makes, but yeah, Bastion can be really useful.
Starting off this
map.
first fight here, just building up. So, Krill already
Ooh,
dying. That's an
is
unlucky drill, maybe coming from the
unlucky.
Bastion there. Ursa getting very, very low. Index, this beam is just so charged. So much damage coming out right now. Oh, looks like the Lucio got another pick on our Lucio.
Oh,
Quick TP behind, looking for a pick.
Blast down, Index down.
Not
Oh
heal in
no,
time.
it's looking like a lost fight for ODU.
That first fight lost.
They're probably gonna have to regroup.
Everyone got some decent ult charge there.
Yep,
Maybe
for
not much
sure.
from Blast, but decently even in ults.
As ODU is getting to regroup, taking this next fight, looks like they're gonna push on the right side of point, trying to set up some angles.
Bastion really low.
Wow, okay, Bass is going in. Let's see.
Very good pick.
Yep, got some-
Immortal is out. That could be a big opening for ODU here if they want to go for kill. But Index sadly getting picked in the Symmetra mirror.
That's and more out as well on our side, which is not a good look.
More picks, one support down. All that's left is Lucio, and Lucio, man, he cannot heal that much if the whole team decides to focus on the Orisa, but with Fortify up, she was able to make it out there alive and get more good ult charge.
Okay, ODU is now regrouping and looking for an attempt to push.
This next push might be a little hard. They will be potentially pushing into a Baptiste window here. We'll see how
That
they're able
is
to use it. Big ult
really
actually
scary.
coming
Wow.
out. Bastion ult coming out.
A-
No picks out of it, but I'm sure to provide good zoning.
Okay, we have a double
Walls up.
double wall here. It's really hard to play against because they do
both
have
good,
map
like,
control.
shield breaking pressure, so
Yeah.
each ult comes down around at the same time. Oh, Adelaide going in, making a lot of space.
Adelaide is in right now.
Getting
Okay,
picked
takes the
on
Bastion out, pops the ult.
Lucio ult out, Index behind.
Oh my gosh, we got beat
Beautiful
out too.
fight.
Nice. Good
Lost
on
the 3
ODU.
ults, but we finally have some footing. It's a real match from ODU.
Now ODU looks to put pressure on their side, Vespa side.
The Mace swap coming out. I guess Too Crazy is not the mood to play Symmetra. I respect it for this free group.
We'll see. Now Vespa does have the Ristle. ODU needs to be careful, I will say, because that can kind of mess up the whole.
Boost into Ristle. It's a dangerous combo. And we're down on ODU's side. That's huge.
Oh, there's the Ristle ult. Okay, Adelot's going in. They got Immort out. Who are they looking for?
Ult out of window is in play
window.
now. Baptiste could be putting up a lot of damage from the top.
Adelot is down.
Tainting the tides of that fight with the tank pick.
Okay.
Krill on the side just getting insane spam from this game.
Okay, we popped window. Looking
own
for a good angle.
We were able to win that fight. Beautifully played fight.
Yes. I will say, Tire's coming out, frame one.
You have the cap, 97%. Someone needs to step on and touch.
Oh no.
Into OT, the tank is standing alone. Immort down.
This looks really winnable for OD right now. You just have to push him out. And we cap. Oh! Looks like we haven't capped yet. Will we be able to cap? Oh, we popped our wall. Beats out on Vespa side. Our beats out now. It's a really long overtime fight. Not too much happen. Oh, whoa. Baptiste down. That is a Bap diff on ODU side. Let's go. Oh, no. Freeze. Our tank is still up. Oh my gosh, Adelot. Adelot also has a Ristle ult. This is huge on ODU site. We cap site. Now ODU is back in it. Doing a little poke damage before the fight actually starts. Yes, and they just took Immort out. Look at this. Oh, ooh, Adelot going down. Yep. Oh, window. Bap is down. Oh no. It's not looking good for ODU. They're gonna have to back up. It looks like Adelot is getting back onto site though, so this will be winnable. Okay, Bastion's weak. Bastion's down. Immort out. Arissa looks like she's almost down. We have to take Bap out.
Up top.
Oh, the Bap's doing too much. It's not good. Krill on Tracer.
Even fight here.
Oh, whoa. ODU, okay.
3 back-to-back kills.
That is amazing.
Man, this is a beautiful comeback from ODU. They're just able to win so many fights in a row.
Yeah, if they push up here, they're not even going to be able to touch in a second.
This shows how strong the defense is from ODU once it's time to really lock down the site. And that's also, I feel, that's Symmetra pick from Index here.
Yeah.
He's able to lock everything down so quickly and adapt so fast. Big
like
TP coming. Oh, a little misstep on the TP.
It's fine, we have the wall.
We have ult coming.
And we have beat, so this looks like a one fight just from ODU off of ult advantage.
Very easy ult advantage here. Junkrat ult coming up soon. Let's see if he's able to use it.
Krill taking down the
Oh,
Bap.
Too Crazy down. Junkrat
Krill
out.
two-piece, but trades for the Junkrat.
Oh, it looks like they're losing the fight on the point here.
Oh no. No, it's winnable. Is it?
Oh, it's a 2v1.
Rissa ult.
Pretty much trying
Index
to end
last
this
one
fight with
alive.
the ult here.
Oh my.
Just kicking them off of sight.
Wow.
What a good hold from Index.
Dang.
Beautifully played from both teams there. Oh wait, Krill touching.
Krill
Flash
back.
right. Getting
Krill
a
taking out
pick
the
onto
Bastion. Taking the tire out.
Tire.
Oh,
Did
can
get
we
a
can
pick
we
on
stall long
Blast
enough?
there. They can get one more touch going.
Dang. That is very unfortunate.
What a great round 1. If the rest of the series is like this, man, I cannot wait, personally.
For sure. I agree. This is looking really close. I think it's just like little things that's happening.
All fights. There was a Tracer ult that was sent out. Basically, right when they were coming through the spawn choke, when they were getting the poke damage, Krill was holding like a tight corner. I guess, you know, looking for a big ult, maybe looking for a 2K or just some big poke damage to like hold them back just a little bit longer. But I
Yeah.
think that ult didn't really find any kills there. I feel if it was able to, then maybe that round 1 would have looked a lot different.
Gotcha, gotcha. Well, we do have Krill on the Echo now. I think it's going to be very similar to last round.
Yeah, essentially the same things here, just swapping out that Baptiste for the Ana.
For to get that Echo healed up, I will say.
Very much a Echo.
Looks like ODU is just going to be playing point for now.
Big pigs from
Oh wow,
the right
forced
side.
Emor out
Echo
already.
is holding that off angle down.
And wow, 3 down on Vespa. Looks like they're trying to get the soldier down, but they
Creasy
can't
just
yet.
holding.
Oh
this
my
beautiful
gosh.
strafing.
It's fine. Adelot's just, you know,
Oh,
we can call that staggering, honestly.
That was beautiful staggering.
Amazing. Look at that. Oh, they swapped the ball. Okay. That's
Honestly, fighting for the direct choke just in there, blinding ball would be perfect for that. It's able to roll around, get a lot of poke damage.
Vespa swapping
slams.
to Zenyatta as well. Looks like they're going to try and burn Adelot, honestly.
Maybe like a burn, sort of like dive hybrid.
Kind of, yeah. It's a little weird. I really don't know.
Maybe they're just trying to get the swaps going right now, because I guess they were taking a little bit to die, but
Yeah.
they might just be sticking with this comp for the next fight.
I think honestly it's a little late because they're already on 40%. By the time you get your ult for your next character, it's kind of like the round is almost over.
We do have a mirror, but I feel like they're able to just simply not peek this mirror. It may be a little too greedy.
I don't know what the BAP was thinking when he placed that.
Oh, but it was
Whoa.
able to land a pick, so maybe
Was.
there's a reason we're not out there right now.
Oh my.
Krill.
This ult from Adelot, can it do something?
Ult.
And it gets
basically just stumping that push out. Like, even though they got that pick, he was just standing there. Nowhere
Oh,
to
they get 3.
line.
Wow.
And the ball's down.
Wow.
Beautifully played fight.
Amazing.
ODU. Everyone healing up, everyone regrouping. Looks like they're still doing some swap rounds, changing the support out here. Changing from Baptiste to Mercy.
Vespa, honestly, this is not looking good. Mercy Zen, this is a really low heal comp. I don't know. I guess I could see it for the Pharah Mercy, but I don't know. This looking very ODU sided this round. Like, no question.
Confident round 30, but maybe they're just gonna try to spam through the choke, get some missiles through, get some Thera rockets through, to see what they can do.
Yeah, I will say, last fight, Lion did get a really good nano in to keep Adelot out. Oh, and Lion just dies. They pop.
They're just pushing straight through. Looks like ODU
Oh,
also
Zen is
pumps
one.
ults there in that fight, but I don't think it's enough, even with their ults.
They take point. Vespa looks like it's going to take point. That's fine. ODU gets a reset.
But to
did
my
use
surprise,
B.
Vespa actually has the ult advantage
Yes, they
after
do.
winning that fight with the Transcendence. ODU might be in for a long ride here, unless there's a big outplayer, like a big pig. Maybe just a one-shot from the Echo could work.
Honestly, the Echo and Ana could just poke out the Pharah Mercy. It'd be really easier to play against. But it does look like they're going to have trouble taking poke damage.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of poke coming from the side if they're committing.
Bastion ult just out now.
But actually,
As ODU approaches point, it looks like
Nano coming up soon.
they are
Maybe there's a
getting
play in
ults.
mind.
Yep.
Bastion purple.
Who are they going to nano?
A lot purple. Two
Oh,
picks.
Diva's
DPS
almost on a
down.
mech.
So we're also down. Bastion revived. He's back.
Oh, Nano came out.
Again. Nano out. Diva sleep.
Nice.
Beautiful retake.
Oh, Diva bomb.
Bomb.
Okay.
Much.
Yeah.
And that
Great
is
round.
going to be round 2.
Nice.
Oh, there's some more staggers. More touches. Seeing what they can do. They're just trying to make it last a little longer.
Nice. Great job from ODU. Very, very confident round, I will say.
Pretty much every situation they played essentially went their way that entire time. First try retake, even coming through a choke, that seems like it would be bad with a comp like Vespa's.
Yeah.
He was able to run it through, be very confident with their picks.
Find a cause worth fighting for.
We build a new world.
Team comp does look like it'll be the same for this this round for ODU. Vespa is
Need a
changing up a
Torb
little
swap. Looks like Vespa just. I mean, from
I
what it
don't-
looks like, Vespa might just try to stare at them until they die.
Yeah,
honestly.
I think I don't know. They're swapping so much. I don't know what they're thinking. Like,
They're just lost on this rest of this side. But actually, a
Yeah.
Bap Torb. Now, personally, as a Baptiste player, I am a big fan of the Bap Torb synergy. I think it just provides so much poke value. I think it would just be beautiful if they're able to use this comp correctly.
I do see it. I really see it. But ODU looks like they're going to take away this first fight.
Very quickly. I think Vespa maybe committed to the side too early instead of trying to maybe get some health down, get some poke in. Maybe
Yeah.
burn some HP bars. It was just double dive, but ODU, their comp is so much better suited for that close range, close quarters.
Yep, I agree.
Like able to swiftly take that. Thanks, 5
Okay.
Vespa regrouping. Some more swaps coming around, bringing the Lucio into play, swapping off the Torb and bringing up the Soldier 76. Too crazy.
Now, they do lose a little ult economy, I will say, as Krill is now, looks like they're going to get their ult this fight. Probably look to use it.
Well, early
Oh,
pick on
Adeline
the
is
Lucio.
getting burned right now.
Unless some
Not
ults
good.
drop out soon. Looks like it's just an easy retake for Vespa.
I do think that Dupe is going to come out. Dupe comes out for the Orisa.
Let's see what they will do if they get some pick on too crazy.
Oh, Blast goes down.
Maybe too little, too late.
Yep. Unfortunate.
Side of ODU. Vespa able to do that retake. The index, wow, just wow. Essentially dipping. Arch Manatee there.
Wow.
Maybe a little too confident in that fight. Wall coming out. I guess they're regrouped, ready to retake.
Oh, Index
See what they can
TP.
do.
Looking for that soldier. Forces Immor out. That is huge for us on our side.
Oh, it's both supports diving in.
Oh my
Essentially
goodness.
just running into that beam.
Wow.
From
Index, huge play. Huge
Oh,
play.
what a push forward. What a way to take space. He plays so, like, essentially preemptive. Just using the information that he's learned and just running through. I will say 3 ults on the side of Vespa, basically 5
Yep.
if Too Crazy is able to build his ult in time. That is big ult advantage. So if they really want a quick retake, I
Honestly,
would say they can just pop them ults.
the beat, we have beat to counter pretty much all the ults they have, which is huge on our side. And we're just now getting Adelon to ult back, which is also good as well. I do see us saving beat for... Oh, their beat goes out, which is
So it's
interesting.
a beat engage here instead of a beat
Yeah.
counter. We need our beat also. Orisa ults. No picks, no big picks off of those ults there, aside from just a one-to-one trade. DPS for DPS.
This is looking really interesting. I think it's a 4-4 fight right now. Pretty even. We are down one now.
Down a support. That's a big pick.
Okay.
Adelot getting in there. Maybe
Yes.
getting forced in.
Orisa
The Orisa
1v1.
body
Just
block.
Unfortunate.
Very well played fight. I think the ult advantage from Vespa was maybe a little too much to handle there. Just essentially
looking to
4
get
to, was that 4 to 2?
4 to
in
2, yeah.
ults. Just too much for Old Dominion to handle. Personally, maybe from ODU side, I guess they were confident in the outplay, so they tried to pop some ults of their own.
Yeah. This
Well,
fight, we are looking to go into Duke. I think so. Soldier does have the visor, which is very scary, I will say. So they're probably going to look out to take that soldier. And we did use our duplicate already. Immort's gone as well. Soldier popped his visor. Adelot getting the soldier, which is really huge for us.
Very big pick. Adelot going down to the Orisa Lucio.
We are popping a wall. Oh, and
Really
Blast
we're
is going
confident
in.
This outplay.
Wow, Blast survives that. Bap is
Big-
one
this
on Vespa's
Very
side.
well played from ODU
Nice.
here.
Ah,
So given the circumstances, this fight didn't go too bad. They also have the tank coming back in.
didn't.
I realized Zim was down that
Oh,
fight.
oh
Adelot
my
able to get
gosh,
the
Adelot! Oh my
with
gosh!
the boot.
Can he win the fight?
Huge for
Adelot! Oh my gosh, can his
This
team
OT
get back
standoff.
in time?
Oh, he needs to keep touching.
Oh.
It's an OT, but that looked big.
Wait, oh, they're touching? We have window?
Window coming out, but there is a giant symmetrical in the
Ah.
way of this window. I feel like
It's
they're able
fine?
to stare at them.
I think it's fine.
The rest of the Vespa squad will be coming back.
Oh, we have Immort. We have Beat. This looks really winnable right now.
Failing
Can Lion kill the Orisa?
Going down. Index back in the fight. What
Wow.
a
What a
retake.
retake. That is amazing. Well played.
Able to get some staggers out. Looks like both supports will be going down here.
ODU is
this
hard
next
pushing,
fight.
making sure they're not able to touch. Not even
Essentially
get out of spawn.
guaranteeing this next 99%. Just spawn trapping Vespa.
This is crazy.
This
Oh,
next
looks
fight will be the last.
They did swap ball, so
It went 1-for-1 support down, DPS down on Vespa side.
Index is
Immort
able
out,
to
but
get back.
Vespa not able to touch, and round 2 goes to ODU.
that is the first map, making the score 1-0. Best of 5.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
What a beautiful game that
Yeah,
was.
I
Like a
agree.
real nair, but a lot of plays coming from both sides. Seeing how the round 1 went, honestly, I thought the next round over would be maybe a little bit more like flip-floppy.
Yeah.
But it seems like it was just consistently games that went to the last, pretty much the last edge, for neck to neck the entire way. Beautiful game 1, and I'm very excited for the rest.
It was. I will say the supports have been doing really well with these ults. Lion with that nano in round 2 just to get keep the Orisa alive for that one fight. That was a pretty huge nano. And then like the BAP ult from round 3 at the end when they had that Symmetra wall, like although it didn't really, like hit the the wall was there, but like being able to just get some value out of
stick
it.
on the point just a little bit longer, and that was essentially just enough time for Adelot on the Orisa to come through and make a huge outplay on the 2 DPS just holding the point down. That was the double push off the map. That was just a
Yeah,
huge,
that was
really
crazy.
Turned the tides there in
Honestly,
ODU's favor for that retake.
That had to be play of the game, right?
That was easily.
That was oh my
easily
gosh.
the play of the game.
That was oh my gosh. That was I was shook.
But like if you if you made me watch just the start of that round,
Uh-huh.
I would instantly think, man, ODU has this in the bag.
Yeah, for sure.
But
for
that
sure.
first fight when Vespa tried to dive on with Bastion and Torbjorn, maybe not the best choice from them.
Yeah,
but they were still able to bring it back to 99.99, which is a very strong loss from Vespa there. I'd be very confident going into the rest of the series if I'm ODU or Vespa here.
Vespa, like their comps, it seemed a little weird. Like they didn't know what they were doing. Like especially on second round, like they just kept swapping and swapping. It's kind of confused me, honestly.
Yeah, they couldn't really just get their footing in. Maybe they were just
nervous. First game nerves.
it could be nerves. Vespa is a new association. Oh, it looks like we'll be going into the next game.
3, 2, 1. Okay.
This is on. What's this map called?
This map is Gibraltar Watchpoint. I think it's Watchpoint. Yes. This is a push map. Well, not a push. Escort. My fault. It looks like Index is going to be on the Ashe. We have Adelot on Junker Queen, which is I don't think I've seen Adelot. Oh no. Okay, we have Adelot on Overwatch actually.
Completely different comps here from Vespa and Old Dominion.
Yeah. Vespa looks to be running some sort of like short dive comp.
Very
Dive.
close range.
Yeah. Shortish dive. Maybe like.
If I had to assume any game plan here, it would be the Winston goes and just tries to knock him off his high ground as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Maybe if he's able to get up there with the help of Brigida, and then if they're knocked into a bad spot, either Old Dominion will be forced to give space by falling back, or essentially running forward and dropping down into that Bastion, who's just going to try his best to shred them while they're all in front.
Okay. Looks like we got a nade out that hit us. Nothing too much going on.
It didn't do too much there.
Enemy team Tracer probably looking to attack our BAP, force some Immorts out, trying to inconvenience us. Looks like Blast gets a boop. Boop
Just
out
a
of
little bit of poke on the high ground. They already have the payload under the bridge.
When are they gonna? When is ODU actually gonna drop on the high
They
ground?
will have to either commit to a drop or just look for some quick picks.
Looks like Adelite drops.
Adelite
Blast does get a
drop.
boop on the monkey, so monkey's not able to get to the high ground.
Adelot changing
And
course,
Adelot looks
getting
like he's
big
going to get a pick on the
punches.
brig.
Adelot, oh, able to trade that with the
picked off.
Lucio. Looks like Hayet's line will be able to keep Adelat alive there. Hopefully keep some cooldowns ready for the next fight. Index going down. And an ult advantage very in the side of Vespa here. The Ana already at 86% ult. That will be a huge factor in the next fight if they decide to use their ults for tempo.
It does look like ODU is able to regroup on this part of the map.
Fight going.
All right. Wow. ODU just loses point completely. Let's see if they can regain point.
Yeah, a lot of momentum inside of Vespa here. Hopefully they are able to just keep this momentum going all the way through the second point. I know this, if you lose a fight here, it is very, very devastating to push through that 4-way choke.
Yeah, we do see an index swap as well, which is
yeah, swapping to the Reaper to try to get this Winston out of here.
Index just goes down. I don't know. ODU's not looking too good right now.
It is just a rolling thunder that they are not able to stop from Vespa here. But recently getting 2 picks, last going down. Able to stop the payload. Maybe ODU can get a really, really nice setup here on this second point. Like I said, 4 small chokes to be forced to push through.
I don't know, looking for a stagger, I guess. Oh, looks like ODU does get the stagger.
Big stagger on, actually really big stagger on the Ana.
Krill almost dying. That would have been devastating, honestly.
Yeah, a trade, that would be way too in the favor of Vespa there. But I'm so saying. But all right, going into this next fight, looks like Vespa is just trying to regroup, looking for a choke to push through. Index actually giving them an opening through the bottom right choke.
Index leaving that monkey encounter alive, which is really good.
Very big for this next fight. Ramatra able to pop the ult and get the fight really started here. Brigida solo on the point.
We have a technical pause. Interesting.
DC from
Maybe
the side of Vespa there. Yeah, and mouse disconnect. It really could be anything there. But that last fight, I mean, maybe that DC was what really turned the tides of the fight there, just swinging it completely in ODU's favor. Personally, I thought it was going to be the Ramatra ult in that very tiny room.
Yeah.
Everyone was just in there, you know, getting chipped away. Ramatra just punching everyone. I mean, man, that could have been bad if there was an actual DC.
Hopefully ODU can like pull this back, because it's looking a little shaky right now. Compared to last map, like I said, who knows? Vespa maybe had nerves, but it looks like they came in prepared this map, looking really
very strong strategies on Gibraltar here. I mean, like I said, the second point, even though they are coming out of a fight loss, I think this will be really devastating. Oh, it looks like we'll be going back into the match soon.
Okay, match has resumed.
And ultimately will have to decide which choke. I don't know. Vespa will have to decide which choke to push through here.
All right. Vespa's regrouping. Index is in their spawn. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I tried to protect him with the dragon, but
dang.
This is actually a really big pick for Vespa. Essentially free reign for the Winston here.
Yeah.
He'll take where, but he's getting kind of low. You think he was supports with heal in there, but
we pop our window. We do burn the monkey, so he's not able to go in.
Trade the Regita that pretty much Vespa dying from the back line while Zim, their tank, is just standing in front trying to find some sort of space, but ultimately just not giving it to him, just still attacking that back line. But Vespa coming into the next fight with 4 ults, essentially to get through this choke, I think this is exactly what you would need. Just strong ults, just to force through and maybe get some more momentum going.
Yeah, but honestly, if we engage first, I don't know, maybe get the Reaper out and then inconvenience them, we'll have more ults for them the next fight. It looks like, you know, Tracer's going to do the Tracer thing, try and get on the support, pop up holes. But one thing to look out,
Ult's coming off from Index. Big counter ults
huge
from the Bastion. Index actually living a little bit past that ult. Very strong healing from the support here from Old Dominion. Able to get essentially a 1-to-1 trade. Brigida going down. I mean, that's a rally out of the fight for a little bit longer.
Yep, and I think we might have Ramacha's ult for that rally, which is really huge.
Very big. They will be forced to group into this Ramatra ult if they still want to gain value out of this rally.
The Winston
Zim getting
is
low.
going to have to back up for a minute, which is really good on our part. And we are
Two
just going
supports
in.
caught
Oh my
alone.
gosh.
Essentially
Brig
making
ult
this
is just
rally useless.
Gone. Just gone.
They're up top. They're basically attacking each other's backline, but I think
Look at this.
that trade is
Fast.
just really in the favor of Old Dominion with the
Lead it.
Ramatra standing on the point. And Krill's still alive. After the dust settles, looks like Tracer is just looking to stay on a little longer, missing the pulse. That's a big ult down for VESPA. And Old Dominion coming out of that fight with another win. Like I said, this second point, man, it is devastating to push through.
They played
4
that.
ults getting thrown down, and still nothing VESPA could really do to get past.
Played really well. It does look like they're swapping the Brig to a Zenyatta. Very interesting, I will say. I would probably because Adelat is a big problem, I would say, in this match. Look at this. You see, he's just
Punching
going
through
in,
the
punching
supports.
everyone.
Taking any space possible. Able to block the Bastion out.
Able
Get out
to
at
get out,
35
which is
HP.
huge.
The Dragon coming out to protect him while he's on the return. And getting some great
Monkey
healing.
pop, Winston pop frontal. Not good because we are
Beat
down
coming
at
out
bat
from us
now.
just to keep us live a little longer. But we do have some very strong ults coming to the next fight. Ramatra coming through. He can pretty much pop that at any time just to swing the fight in Old Dominion's favor.
That Tracer is doing a lot of damage.
Yeah,
oh,
a lot
wow.
of picks from
Three
Vespa's
from
side.
Tracer.
Looks like Adelat still popping the ult after 3 are dead.
Does look like this fight is lost on our side.
Vespa
We
finally
won't be able to get a touch.
able to
Very
get to that
unfortunate.
second point. Another minute 30 allowed on their side. They have 3 actually very strong ults to go into this next fight with. Essentially, Index might be down in ult for, I don't know, as long as this game's able to go. Because right when he pops that Q, I mean, you know the Transcendence is coming down.
Yes.
Just to make sure no one dies on the side of Vespa. Just get some poke going through.
Tracer might be looking to go in their back line.
Definitely looking for a strong pulse here. Just kick off this fight.
Yep. I think she's back there. I don't see her anywhere else. Window does come out. And that is Index down for the fight, which is
Both
very
DPS
unfortunate.
just
Wow.
everyone dying in that
Everyone
small
just
room.
out.
I mean, that looks like that will be the final point. No ults on the side of Old Dominion.
We may get,
Transcendence is
we're
still
going to get a
there.
touch, it looks here. But will it be enough?
I don't think the touch will be too much. Like even if the fight gets a little too close, Transcendence is just there in the back,
Dang.
waiting to just end a fight as soon as one looks like it's starting. Strong round 1 from Vespa.
I agree.
Let's see if ODU is able to maybe shoot back, get some more momentum started
Yeah,
into this next round.
they definitely locked in compared to last map, I will say.
Yeah, looking a lot stronger. Honestly, I thought that second point was just going to be like a chokehold. I thought it was going to keep that, especially after that 4 ult push that just didn't go right on the side of Old Dominion.
Yeah, Old Dominion,
I don't know, on
they
the
just
side
got
of Vespa.
snowballed really hard. And it's kind of hard to like recover from that. I think there might be some comp changes with ODU. No? Okay, same comp.
Same
Oh
comp,
wait,
maybe just
we are running
confident.
on it though. That will change. Vespa looks like they're locking in Sojourn instead of who'd they have last round?
Was it Tracer?
It was Tracer. Yes, yes, yes. They will. Too Crazy will still be on the Zenyatta. It looks like.
Oh, yeah, I just noticed Too Crazy swapped to support here.
Oh,
He was DPS,
was
on the
DPS?
last game
Oh,
on Li Zhang.
oh wow. Okay.
Looks like Vespa just has a lot of flexibility within their team. That's very
Yeah.
strong going to the varsity season. I'm excited to see how they able to use that.
Okay, as the round is starting, looks like we're trying to get the high ground. Go to the high ground. It's like TP. Yep.
Yo, we're looking for their angle to challenge this high ground. Be able to force them back out the small choke.
Index with the TP in the back line, looking to get these Zenyatta. Will Index be able to do? Oh, they get the monkey.
2 TPs.
No more Winston.
Big pick, essentially shredding that Winston instantly.
Wow.
I mean, you're diving into a Symmetra, you're diving into a Reaper, potentially even an Ana Purple. That was just too much for Zen to deal with, too much for the supports to heal. ODU ending that first fight
Nice.
extremely fast. Extremely fast.
really great push from ODU. Catch them off guard. They're not really able to react and do anything.
It was fast death, so VESPA will actually be allowed a second chance at life here. But I do think by the time they get back, ODU will be past the bridge, which is a huge choke to get by.
Yes,
Especially this early into the match with 3 minutes left. It's
Uh,
like team swapping to the Diva.
It does look like someone on the ODU side is in the back, looking to get in their back line.
Oh, that's Krill on Reaper.
Krill looking up there.
A double TP,
Double.
back on the supports,
Yup.
in danger.
Wow. Krill just going
pushed back
in.
all the
pushed
way
him
in the
out.
point too.
Bastion does have turret form, and he's going down.
Honestly, a good enough trades for ODU. That just gives them so much space. I mean, that payload's not really going back anytime soon. Adelot dying, really like getting
Adelot getting
nano
nano.
here.
What a nano.
Bastion
That is
picking up,
huge.
not bad. Baptiste's picking up the health pack, popping the Emort. He's going to be able to live a lot longer.
And he has Lucio with him.
That was essentially a rescue mission from VESPA there that they were to play out properly.
ODU does look like they are regrouped now. This is huge. This
Going into this
next push.
fight. VESPA coming up on 3 ults here. 3 very, very pivotal ults to the fight. With that
Yes.
self-destruct, Sojourn, Lemon Seal. Essentially, we're going to see how good he is at aiming.
Overclock is, ooh, that could just delete a whole team in a second.
Instantly.
See
it's
that?
like popping
Blast
it
is
down
just-
and just boom,
Ow.
overclock. Baptiste
that.
window, 3 kills. Fight over, ODU forced to regroup. And hopefully come to this next fight with a better mindset. Krill kind of staggering in the back right now.
Yes.
Let's see how long he's able to stay up. Oh,
Looks like Blast is going to have to taxi him.
Alright, going to the next fight with 4 ults on the side of ODU. Honestly, I do not think they were looking to pop too many ults, considering there's such little distance that the payload has to move. Committing too much might get them essentially in the same spot that VESPA was in the last round, just stuck on that point 2 for 4 minutes on the last round. Symmetric wall
This is a
coming
good
down.
wall here, but will it do what it needs to do? It looks like we are able to push the high ground, and Bap is off of high ground.
Yeah, that's a
Bap?
big drop. Can't really support his team. Oh,
Yup,
messing up the
that
first
is
jump.
huge. That is a good amount of heals
Very
they just
big
lost.
first pick going in.
And this fight is most likely won.
Self-destruct coming out.
Huge
Self-destruct
shield.
finding no one. Bastion going down. Index going down. Just trades here and there.
Blast pushing the Sojourn out of the fight, not able to do anything.
It's just Tank alone in there, just doing as much as they can. Transcendence coming out. Blast is running for his
Blast
life,
is
essentially.
just chilling.
They're trying to end the fight, ODU. They actually did end up popping, what was that, 4 of their ults there.
Yep.
Hopefully that's enough tempo to go into this next point. This could
Okay.
potentially still be a devastating point.
Now we are in second point. How much trouble will this cause ODU? We did see VESPA on overtime at this point, but we have 2 minutes and 50 seconds, which is, I think it's more than enough time for ODU.
That's more than enough,
do what they
especially
need to
if
do.
they get a good play. It's like they have Nano coming up. Maybe just to keep the tank alive a little longer or save someone, but I'm hoping they use it to actually engage a fight here,
Yep.
just to keep pushing VESPA farther and farther back into this point.
And we do have some DPS swaps on our side. Krill on Genji and Index on the Tracer. Looks like we're trying to, I don't know, be a little more mobile because of the high ground situation on this
Challenging
point.
that high ground faster, just taking more space. But a fight did end up breaking out here. A lot of picks coming
really
out. A lot very low, but still getting good healing.
Window popped on VESPA's side. Would this be enough to push ODU back?
I feel like they had to respect this window here. Everyone's just so low.
But it looks like
And turret
we got
form,
their import out,
coming
which
down.
is huge. And Bap looks like he's going to die here. That's
Bap going
huge.
down, Bastion going down. That
Nice.
looks like it effectively ends the second point unless some big picks come from the side of VESPA here. They did pop that overclock. Let's see what they're able to do. And
Diva
self-destruct
bomb.
coming out.
Wow.
Adelot essentially forced to run back in because of this nano.
Yep.
Zim going back out of mech, and the tank's
Tracer
down.
pulse out for the Diva mech. Diva's just gone.
Well, slowing down this push with the Bastion ult. Everyone's trying to push through because it's
Chaser
essentially
just in the
a
back
huge
line,
one mag
living
just
rent free.
into that Bastion. Second
Wow.
point, swiftly
Looking to
taken
stagger
care
the
of.
Lucio. They get the stagger off, which is
Maybe able to
amazing.
stagger the Diva here.
ODU
using
is
the Matrix.
snowballing right now. This is huge. Oh,
Ooh.
whoa.
Wow,
That was
what
supposed
a rewind from Index. It's randomly booped off by the Diva there.
Could have been really scary. Index didn't have the recall. This next fate looks like we do have Blade, and our Matra ult, Annihilation,
Just
popping it in.
Big tempo on the fight, instantly coming
Walking
with two
in.
picks. But those 2 picks were very costly. Adelot having to go down there, just way too much damage for him to deal with, even with the help of the Lucio next
We
to
are
him.
now down 2. Looks like
So just forced to regroup here. Just wait for the next fight.
Set up. So look, the Blade early fight when everyone else regroups with the team.
Yeah, there's a really good Nano Blade being set up right now. Hey, it's lying only at 43%, but that on ult, it charges so fast when the fight really gets going.
For sure, for sure. I'm not sure what's happening right now. Looks like a little stalling.
Some stalling, some regrouping, just
making sure
really see what's up.
their DPSs are set up on the flank. And it
like
does look
going
like
in,
they
running
are
into
set
a
up
lot
now.
of damage
Going in. Zenyatta looking. Wow, Zenyatta's really out of place. Oh my gosh,
big
the blade!
in the back, getting both supports, but too many trades. The front line was taking too much damage that whole time.
But we are down a tank.
Yeah, tank down. Essentially 2 supports there. Just left to heal themselves and just run back. But maybe this death is inevitable. Actually, a big stagger. That is a huge fight win for VESPA. They're going into this next fight for 4 ults, pivotal. Looking to pretty much end the map now.
It is 1 minute, and we may be able to get 2 quick fights in, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Krill switching to Echo. It looks like I don't know. Will ODU be able to do their thing?
Yeah, really, this would be a huge outplay in the favor of Ultimate if they're able to reach that third point.
Oh,
we need a big pick.
Force Immort
coming out.
Immort
Everyone's
is
chilling
out.
in the
We
middle.
have
No
Nano.
one's really shooting it.
We do have Nano now. We
Nano on
our
Adelot. This could be big, but he is out.
Oh,
of the destroyer
wow.
form.
Just getting deleted right now.
And just so much damage.
Dang,
So much damage coming out from the Vespa side. It's too many ults. And that fight will be going down. But they did make the fight pretty quick, so they're able to maybe get 1 more final push here.
Yeah, but Transcendence might just
And
negate
a lot
everything
of poke
for them.
damage here just to kill those turrets, but the turrets are swiftly going to come back up.
Looks like they're slowly pushing in.
Adelot trying his best to just take any space he's
We're
able
getting
to.
beat
This is
this
overtime,
fight.
so they
We
can
have
no longer
Annihilation.
hop off the payload. We have Beat coming in. We have Annihilation.
Yep. Looks like Adelot's going to try and hit Annihilation. Making sure ODU doesn't see 9. Oh, they forced the Zen out, which is huge. Now they pop Annihilation.
Not enough HP
oh,
coming
Adelot
out
is
from Adelot.
gone.
It's just too much damage and not enough health.
Oh,
Forced
wait.
to touch.
Beep Cheap getting some picks in the back line.
Zim is still alive, still here to essentially hold down this fight. Like, no matter what happens, as long as Zim stays.
Oh, whoa,
Big
Beep Cheap.
shot coming from Grill on the Echo.
Oh my goodness.
Like, this fight might be won.
Oh
able
my
to stop
gosh,
the Diva.
ODU. Tracer no recall. This looks doable.
It's like a 1 fight. Zim respawning soon. Like, come
I don't
back
know.
up. The fight going both ways. Just more trades. 2 for 1.
There's
on
no
the side of
ults.
ODU.
There's no ults right now. It's just whoever
It's
has
just
better
left
cooldown.
click,
Oh
hope
wow.
for the best. Oh, able to cap.
They capped.
All right, 30-second time gap going in around 3. Honestly, ODU somehow able to cap that 3rd point there. That was very huge considering the ult advantage Vespa had and the tempo advantage they had there.
Yeah.
ODU having to start on a tag. Maybe they're going to run the same comp that they ran last time, that they were able to swiftly push through point 1. Let's see what they're able to do here.
These matches have been really close so far.
Very close games every time. The rest of this series, man, I just can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah. I think. Yeah, they have an Echo on Vespa side now.
Yeah, I'll think for the Echo Mirror match.
Yeah. I'm not sure how that's gonna work out. Because I do think, you know, top 10 Echo,
like the Echo Mirror will very much go in the favor of Beam Cheap.
Yeah.
But Lemon Seal, maybe just feeling confident, or maybe doesn't realize who he is against here. But I mean, we can only let the Overwatch do the talking.
It looks like Index for this first point will be on Symmetra again. Not sure.
If you're just looking for another big TP on that high ground just to challenge it, but it will be a lot harder because they have that Zenyatta again.
Yep,
They will be able to just instantly burn any target they want.
Ape comes out. Wow.
And a D-Orb going onto the Adelot here.
Lion is on Baptiste again as well. Don't have an Ana.
Should throw some more damage.
Okay,
Big
wow.
purple, like, all grouped up to that choke. Essentially,
Oh,
just perfect
no.
situation for Ana there.
Not good.
And that is a big fight loss from ODU. They're able to quickly regroup, so they will have one more attempt at this push. Oh, man, what a huge fight from the side of VESPA. And they have ult advantage, so even if this goes longer, Lavinia might just be on like a time limit, depending on how fast VESPA is able to deliver this next ult.
Yep.
A big
They
combo
can't get
from
under the
Krill.
bridge, which is...
Yeah, VESPA going to be forced to play the bridge situation. Essentially some more free distance.
Adelot able to survive, which is really good on ODU's part.
That means back out, maybe gain some more space.
Yeah, they have that much more survivability now. Thanks to that.
Turret
Last
coming out.
off.
Marchman, he just ending this fight with the Surf Form. There's no real shields to stop him. Adelot can only block so much with his healing. Looks like this fight round will be ending. It's coming out. Just cleaning up the fight. Alright, getting 50 meters on this overtime.
Pretty good roundup. 50.51.
Not bad, not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. Let's see what VESPA is able to do. Maybe they have a plan going into this third, is it round 4?
Yeah, it is round 4.
Maybe they have a good plan going into this round 4. Because that's pretty much all you need in these low time OTs. You need strong, essentially like cheese.
Just something that like just pushes you out. Like you're forced to like
force you out, just stay on the payload.
Get really close, like a really nice brawly comp.
If they're able to establish a nice ball, maybe, essentially like if they're able to force Old Dominion to drop down early, I think that'd be very good, especially if they're going to run any sort of death ball, which they are trying to with the Diva, their Symmetra, and then the Bastion. They're getting close to that is just asking for a sense to the respawn mood.
Now, VESPA is on the Symmetra now as well. The Bastion has been doing a lot of work this match, I will say. And it's been really troublesome. Like last round, he popped what's his right click called? The little grenade thing?
Yeah, the bomb. The whole
the bomb that just like annihilated our team, and we just couldn't do anything. So we will have to look out for that. It does look like, I think they're going to do the same thing, the TP.
TP up, maybe force ODU back. ODU may be confident in this fight here.
But we do have the Lucio to boop the Diva back, trying to get up there.
Oh, holding Index, holding down that joke.
Yeah.
Bastion peeking from the side. What an interesting angle for the Bastion to take. Maybe just see if he's able to get some info, get a little bit more knowledge. Adelot gonna be forced to drop down here soon. Someone has to get on that payload. They have a lot of free space.
Adelot looking to drop down now.
Very
ODU
small window.
I believe they have all their cooldowns, which is really good.
But they're also down at
Adelot
Index now.
Spear.
No trade for Index. They're fighting this fight 4v5. Let's see what they're able to do. But
Not
Bastion
looking
just
good. Adelot
in the
really low on
drilling everyone there. Just quickly ending this round.
Dang.
Wait,
maybe Crow does something?
trying to just make a final stand here to save this.
Numbers advantage
from
on VESPA side.
Maybe too early of a pick from the side of VESPA.
And that is
right.
That ties it up 1-1.
Beautiful game 2, keeping the series 1-1. This could go game 5. And honestly, that was very strong from the side of VESPA. I'm not gonna lie. Considering like how close the numbers were, VESPA, they were just any play, not every play, but the plays that really needed to work. Were the ones from the VESPA side. Like I said, that 4 ults going, the 4 ults not going well. Like on the second point when VESPA was on attack, that honestly convinced me that maybe it's just that second choke is too much for VESPA to push through, even for ODU too to push through. But they were able to make it through, able to capture 3rd point, net a nice time advantage. And it seems like the time advantage didn't make too much of a difference on that game, on that round 4 there. Because of just how quick it went, how quickly they were able to just push up to where ODU was able to get to. How are you feeling, Lash?
I'm really interested. I'm engaged. Like you said, I do think it's really close. There's like little things that, you know, here or there, like happening, like that just makes it like this much more like of an advantage for each team. I will say that Bastion, like I said, Bastion was just. I think the Bastion was just too much for us.
Yeah, the Bastion just throwing in a lot of DPS that entire fight. Bastion symmetric combo at the end there, considering they were just forced to push into that.
Yeah.
Maybe it was too much for ODU. Maybe not enough shields. Maybe Adelaide just couldn't tank enough. Also, we'll be going into the next match here.
This next map, it looks to be King's Row. This is our hybrid map. Third map of the day. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised to see Widowmaker here. She has gotten nerfed, but she's still not a bad pick.
Yeah, this is still very much a Widow favorite map, but it looks like.
Wow.
Oh, Index. Okay, coming on.
Index
the
on
window
the window. Widow. My fault.
Speaking of window, there are double Baptistes from both teams here.
Yep, and looks like tanks are going to be an Orisa mirror matchup.
Give her some props for me.
Okay.
Manatee still on the Bastion.
Okay, looks like we're bringing out the new support added to the game.
Iari.
Iari, is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah,
Iari?
I believe it's Iari.
Can I wait to see how this support is able to help Vespa here?
It's really good because you get to hold angles with her healing pylon. So, and you're just not even able to shoot it because you have to peek, the angle it's on in order to shoot it.
Okay, I sadly do not know too much about ER going into this, but I'm excited to see.
Yeah, a little funny camera action from.
Index not able to see a pig, but swap
Index
to the Hanzo.
Okay.
Sniper to sniper here. Maybe just looking for the quickest pick possible. But Old Dominion, even though they're in a 4v5, able to gain so much space. Essentially just walking through the choke at will. Let's see if they're able to hear with all this newfound space.
Okay, see, that's the pylon. That's what I
mean.
mean. Just, you have to shoot it. And it has relatively a lot of health, too.
So you do have to, commit a lot
of
things. So, big one-shot coming from Krill. Both DPS going down. Looks like first choke taken care of very quickly. Maybe the Yari is just, I don't know if that fight was the Yari's fault, but that just wasn't the thing. They're not too comfortable on it yet on the side of Vespa here.
Now it does look like we are approaching window. Look at that difference between the two BAPs. Their BAP,
83
well,
40.
It is swapped on the overlay. Old Dominion is the red team right now, and Vespa is the blue team right now. So, not to get confused, which is it's a little confusing, but we are the red team, and we are approaching our window, which is really huge, especially for this point. Like this line of sight right here, just having the window, we get free reign.
On this entire just essentially alley that we're pushing through. Trying to get some poke damage, find more ult charge, and next coming back, getting a little juice up from Lion. Ult coming
Looks
out.
like we're
gonna
window.
Window out.
See what I mean?
Let's see if Vespa's still confident to take this fight.
They're just running back.
Running right, respecting this window. But Adeline does Zim. Yeah, Zim just standing on the payload here.
Blast going
contesting.
down, unfortunately.
Grill going in on the back line here, looking for a quick pick. Able to get it on the Sojourn.
Pro waiting for the Mega.
Immort going down. That'll change the fight. Orisa ult, able to find 2.
Nice.
Able to find 3.
It looks like we are able to win this fight.
Very quick 2 fights from Old Dominion here. This is very confident first point.
Yeah, getting through that little choke point right there, that's huge.
They just had the tools ready. But
especially with 4 minutes. It looks like they're going to have a lot of time just trying to
build
push
more
up here.
Gain more space. See if they're able to just end it very quickly.
Krill slowly
they will be pushing it through, yeah.
Oh, Krill slowly approaching another duplicate in this fight up here upcoming. Vespa does have a couple ults they can use. Yeah, especially window overclock. This is really scary.
Well, that is a very strong combo.
Does
we have sent out our
a lot of damage
to try to keep people alive, but it's just not enough. Adeline getting one shot by this Bastion.
Looks like Krill's gonna dupe.
Gonna try to just tank himself
the
a little
Orisa.
bit. Ult coming up soon. Let's see
Forcing
what he's able to do.
Orisa
Krill
ult.
maybe looking to hop in.
Krill just ulting
Big.
the back line. No
Able
Immort.
to get one.
That is huge.
Very strong picks on the side. Back on the Echo. Almost getting one on that Iari.
Dang. just
Vespa
wasn't
still
enough.
able to confidently close out that fight, not getting too shaky after seeing what's happening, and just regaining their composure.
But we do have another window. I will say this right here, like, especially where Cart is, it's a little awkward, but I think we're still in a good position
Maybe Index
Get him
able to
all.
get a really good Dragon off, and here it comes.
Pylon out.
Dragon going
Pylon's
straight through the
gone.
choke. Vespa essentially forced to either walk out or walk back in, just giving a lot of space over to ODU in this next fight.
Great.
Zim
Vespa
and
doesn't
Adelon
have
pushing each other away.
him or either. National coming out. It's just too much for Adelot.
Much for him to take out. Good ult, strong ult combo. Pretty
Last
much
looking
taking
to get
whoever
out,
got
unfortunately not able to. Lion going down as well as they chase the stagger. As ODU is going to regroup, they have to think how they can approach this a little differently.
caught. Essentially just walking to another death ball.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
Overclock and Baptiste all coming back up. This next fight could once again go in the favor of Vespa.
But ult Dominion approaching a Wrestle ult, and we are slowly approaching Blues, but window goes out on Vespa's side. March Manatee down, which is amazing. We get 2 off of the Orisa ult. Lion gets a pick, and it looks like this fight is one for us.
Able to push past that combo. I guess the overclock was not ready there, but maybe too crazy put the window up a little too far up there, because Adelon was just able to walk straight through the window and just start pushing and eventually dismantling them from the back line there.
Yep. Now ult Dominion gets more time on the clock as they capture this first point of the escort part of the map.
Maybe creating too much space here, especially considering there is a Sojourn.
Wow,
Adelon
just
pop you.
His health bar is just going left and right.
All good.
Sojourn got the right click in.
Getting their space, forced to regroup. More ults coming up. So we have a Dragon on the side of ODU, the Duke, and the Beat. All 3 very strong utility-based ults. When used right, able to just turn the tide of the fight in someone's favor. Just a quick flip. And Vespa only really having 1, maybe 2 if this fight lasts long enough. But ODU, I mean, if I'm then, I'm looking to push as fast as I can here.
Yeah.
Just use all the
B
ults
comes
for
out.
info,
We engage with B.
instant space.
Just walking in, trying to W key everything we see.
Just moving everyone from his side. With the spear on the Sojourn, that would have been a huge spear from Krill if they were able to land that.
Did Sojourn get anything out of that overclock?
I didn't see any overclock picks on the kill feed
I
there.
didn't see anything either. Wow. Looks like they just wasted it. Our window goes out. This is huge.
Adelon
Bap is
pushing
1.
through.
Bap uses Immort.
Adelon
going
way
in.
Oh, got the Immort for his ult.
Nice.
Protecting him.
We
Trying to get
are
some
going
picks
down.
on the back line here. Taking a little long. Maybe a little too long from side of ODU. Just way too much commitment to that back line. Not enough execution.
Looks like ODU has to get out or they will be staggered. Index not able to get out.
He's able to die decently quick.
Lion chilling.
could be staggered, but not Adelon there to protect him.
Nice.
Work that stagger just a little bit longer.
As the time approaches 1 minute, it looks like they might only have 1 push they can use.
Yeah, only 1 good
this
push is
last
Vespa.
fight.
They're sitting on 3 ults here. They're able to just end any fight they want as fast as they can. We do have a Dragon. And this is a
Dragon's
very
gonna be
good
huge.
Dragon spot.
That is a great
Default
Dragon
and
spot.
standard. Blast able to just
Oh,
push through,
wait.
gain space, taking
Bash
the
gonna
health
die from
pack.
that? Whoa!
3 picks
Wow.
on the side of Vespa, even through all the ults. And they're still sitting on 2. I mean, honestly, this looks like a wrap for round 1. And
They may be able. I think they're gonna get 1 more push out of this. I do think.
If they have time for 1 more fast push, but I don't think that push will be very like coordinated.
Yeah,
It just has to be them walking into each other. Window coming out just to stall a little bit longer.
No ult advantage either. It's gonna be really hard on either side.
You just pop their ults first. Transcendence coming down. It's not coming down, but Transcendence is in the play here.
Krill looking for some health. That'd be very, very bad dying pre-fight.
I feel like if the fight gets too close,
We are going to get a touch. Krill able to get up on the high ground. Oh my gosh, they are
Not being able to
1.
get a pick
Sojourn
on the
is
other
1. Literally 1 HP.
but hey, it's line going down at the start of this fight. Krill,
Very
overclock is
unfortunate.
ready. Let's see what Krill's able to do here. with this
Transcendence
overclock.
getting
Transcendence
out.
is out, so that's probably
Forcing the Immort. We did use B though.
coming out.
Bap is down.
Now trying to 1v1, just stall out that Overwatch.
Will Lion
Sure,
be
the
able
rest
to
of the
get
team
back
doesn't
to
die.
help her team?
And let's see, another fight win for VESPA. Yeah, that Transcendence, it was just too pivotal. No matter what ult you use, they're just going to sit there and take as much damage as they want because they will be healed up swiftly from the Transcendence in round 1. 2 points and 50 meters going to ODU. Let's see what VESPA is able to do.
Honestly, that wasn't even a bad push.
That
That was pretty
strong.
far. Especially considering that these two teams are pretty closely matched.
Very
as
evenly
well.
skilled here on both these teams. All right. Going into this round 2, I wonder what VESPA has in store. Maybe they'll try to pull out their own Widow. But, I mean, knowing how fast they're able to adapt, looks like they'll just see the Widow, instantly swap to the corner. And VESPA, I mean, ODU, someone's going to swapped off Widow here.
Well, like I was gonna say, you know, I think March Manatee is just gonna lock in the Bastion, which is just a given, I think, for now. We do see Lion on Iari. Lion has been playing a lot of Iari. Every time, like, you know, I'm like walking around, I see her on the ranked games just playing Iari. So
Let's go.
I think we can see something different from ODU side.
Hopefully, maybe this Iari will go better than VESPA's. But I do think maybe the Iari is just too new of a character to be properly used in combat. So they lost that first point basically instantly. I don't know if I don't know if that was the Iari's fault, but they were able to take out every healing pylon as fast as possible and just execute, pretty much removing any cooldowns that VESPA was able to throw out. So hopefully this Iari goes better on the side of ODU. Pulling out a Genji, Lucio, and a Sojourn.
See, she's putting it on the high ground.
Beautiful blind, but also
and it's destroyed just like that.
instantly going down.
But like putting up another one just like that. Its cooldown do seem to be relatively short.
It's not a very short cooldown. I don't know how fast it heals, but it could just be a lot of
It is a good amount of healing.
VESPA walking through the choke. Looks like the chance to play.
Adelaide just walking in. That Bastion is dead.
Bastion going down.
Picks on ODU side.
Zim's able to get another trade here. Not really forced to walk back. Adelaide taking all this space, getting in front of the supports, and just able to have so much more uptime.
Inmore is out.
And first fight.
First fight
on
won.
the side of Old DU.
The Dominion. Let's go.
So, going into this next fight, looks like VESPA will be able to use the window. What a fast charging ult.
That is crazy.
Beast is.
First fight.
Too crazy. Very good at getting that ult first before anyone else. That's something that's been happening over and over again. No matter when he was on that DPS and on the support. It's very, very strong ult management and charging on the side of VESPA. But Old Dominion coming up on the Iari ult, I've heard that ult is a free 3K no matter the situation.
God,
So
it just is so much. You get shot one time and it's just like, oh dang, I'm dead.
just like nothing to do. Looks like we might
like
see a combo coming out.
Inmore is out. See, whoa.
Big
See what I mean?
3K,
You just,
like
just pop it and
from
you're
the ult.
dead.
Just what a strong ultimate
Wow.
Iari is. I don't know what it does, but man, it did its thing.
I guess
Man.
it's just the Yari diff. Honestly,
The
I'm
Iari
telling
diff.
you.
Maybe VESPA not having nearly as much practice on their Iari compared to Old Dominion there.
Yeah, Lion was so ready, so match ready with this Yari.
Glad to see. Blast coming in with a beat. So next
We
push
have a
from
beat
VESPA
and
could be
Blade?
shut down. Shut down swiftly.
Vespa having 4 ults, they could just pop everything and win this
I mean,
fight.
I feel like this beat will be very...
Window came out,
Oh,
overclock's
Blast
out,
dying,
but
not getting to
Zenyatta's
actually
down.
use his ult.
This is
But
very.
this fight might be...
I don't think
gone.
this is winnable anymore.
Yeah, that
gonna
fight's
say
over.
it, but
Vespa, they
Adelaide was
only
too
really
low.
have to pop 2 ults there. So that's a lot of economy, a lot of good economy going into this next choke here. Let's see if they're able to push through as fast as ODU was.
They have a little bit less time compared to ODU when they captured point. We had like I think it was 4 minutes, like 15 seconds. They're like on the lower end of like 4 minutes as the time ticks down. Now at 3:30.
30, but I mean that payload has not stopped moving.
Nope, not
So
at
that's
all.
just a lot of space. Like I think every step forward is just
Oh,
so big.
whoa!
Almost a
Adela
full
almost
pick.
able to get a pick.
That would have been huge for the
Trail
side.
getting picked off though, very unfortunate. OU goes down
But
one.
Zim losing this war of attrition from the healing support tank side.
Adelot's just
A lot pushing
eating
in.
everything.
Maybe trying to just force his ult out here or a pig, anything.
When
But just
I mean, my
not
fault.
enough.
Wall
Keeps
just comes
walking
down.
past that wall. Not like able to get healed by his supports. All the bullets blocked off, and VESPA. Essentially, this is a repeat of round 1. Just a really good push through the second point here.
Ult Kanemi just was in favor of VESPA to win that fight.
And they're still sitting on 2 ults going into this next choke. We'll just see how long they're able to hold it on for, because if they just keep getting free picks, not having to use ults or anything, that could be very bad.
All right, but look,
here.
we also have 3 ults on our side now. Window is out right now. I don't think we're able to. Oh,
Iari coming out, doing the Iari combo, but there is a Transcendence on the side, able to shut down this entire combo. Healing Pylon going out on the side, able to heal up, but Zim finding Tim with his ult, and that is 4. It was a 3-4 fights in a row on the side of VESPA. They finally were able to pop that Orisa ult. That's been sitting there since the first choke.
It does look like VESPA's getting a good ult rotation in, because looks like this next fight they're gonna have the Overclock from Sojourn.
And just the tempo and the timing is just all in the favor of VESPA for this round 2.
Index looking to get an off angle up here, maybe get a little poke.
Get some info, ping the supports, letting his team know where they are, see if they're able to play around support position. Krill finding a pick onto the Symmetra, popping the overclock, diving up, trying just to find
walking
a pick
in
here. If he can get anything, that would be so helpful for the team, but please.
Unfortunate.
Not able to find a pick. And that is 2 going down. VESPA is now up in manpower for this next fight, and the tank is still up and healthy. So Zim just able to keep walking forward, keep taking space. Hopefully Adelot just fighting it out. Maybe anything could go in his favor.
Trying to find that Zenyatta, but
Zenyatta looking
unable
for
to.
a kick, but just not able to find it. And wow, that is map 3 confidently going in the favor of VESPA there.
Dang, what a map.
That was a really well played from the side of VESPA. I mean, just everything they wanted to worked. The tempo was in their favor for the ults. I mean, it was essentially a beautiful, like textbook attack play from VESPA there.
They had the ult rotations and they had just the snowball momentum just kept going.
I feel like the fact that they were able to hold on to that Orisa ult for so long really aided them in that final push.
Yeah,
because like I said, got it in the first point essentially, and just didn't have to use it, but it was always a looming threat. Honestly, the Iari looked very strong on point
especially
1.
for that first fight. Yeah,
that was very shocking to see.
But then
lost a lot of value. A lot of healing pylons just instantly destroyed. Maybe they just couldn't find the best spots to put them, and while keeping them have good value for the team.
Especially when people focus fire them, they just get deleted. But like one person shooting them, it takes a little bit.
Yeah, maybe it's just beautiful comms, beautiful coordination from VESPA.
Yeah,
like very strong considering this is a new team we're up against here.
Yeah,
I think there would be a little more, I guess, messy interactions like that game 1 on Lijiang, but looks like they were able to get it together. They have an IGL, it's an insanely good IGL. I don't know who it is, but they're putting in work on the side of VESPA.
Like what's it called? I think it was like toward the beginning of second point. That Zenyatta just able to shut down that Iari ult was like, you can't do anything against it.
Yeah, that was a lot in the favor of VESPA. I mean, they were just holding on to Transcendence just for something like that. But yeah, very good. Going into game 4 here, hopefully Old Dominion has a new strategy or at least a new mindset.
I believe
after that loss, what was it?
We're going into push. Esperanza, actually, yeah, push. It's a push map.
Okay.
I do think we're gonna run Echo here. Yeah, we're running Echo ERE. Pretty cool. I think so.
Okay.
And March Manatee just insta-locking the Bastion.
That Bastion, he is confident on that Bastion, no matter what map.
Doesn't need to swap.
No matter what position. I mean, I guess it is still putting in work.
Yeah.
And a pause coming out early in. Too crazy having to leave. Maybe just assess. Maybe restart his game. Computer had to update. Who knows what could have happened there. But hopefully he'll be back soon and we'll be able to get this match on the road.
Yeah. If y'all are enjoying the stream, make sure to follow us on Twitch. I'd really appreciate it.
ODU Esports.
We're
do have
having
a
show
sub button
matches
now.
all week. What's I think there's a show match tomorrow. I'm not sure what game it is though. I think it might be Call of Duty.
Call of Duty show match. Very excited for that one. I enjoy Call of Duty a lot. I played a couple of COD games. I play a lot of MW2, first new COD that I purchased.
Oh, wait.
And honestly enjoying it so far. Competitive COD, like compared to the original game, like just the arcade multiplayer 6v6, competitive COD is very like tame.
Really?
Very tame, very easy to watch competitively too, and a lot of strong plays able to be made. So I'm very excited to watch that show match tomorrow.
Then on Thursday we do have OSU. Very very different game. It's a rhythm game. I've seen a lot from it. I personally play. What are your thoughts about that?
OSU, as someone else who will be playing in the OSU show match, I'm very excited to both play and experience and see what sort of competition they have on the side of VESPA. I've heard they've had some very, very strong players.
Yeah, they
over at their institution.
Yeah, actually at their school they have number 32 in the world, which is crazy. But we are going back into the Overwatch match. Let's go. The tech pause is now over.
Too crazy. Back in, loaded back in, and let's see what he's able to do on this fresh boot of his computer, or fresh boot of Overwatch.
Do you personally like this map? I don't think it's a bad map. People
I
say they
enjoy
hate
all of
push.
the robot push maps. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
I think it's a cool new mode.
I think that's a hot take because like a lot of people say they hate it.
I think the fact that it feels like the fight really never stops on
Yeah,
the push
yeah.
maps. Like it's always just constant action. The angles, it's like payload, but I guess less downtime in between. You know, I think that's what I like about it most. And I know a lot of people complain that the map is a little too snowbally.
Yeah,
Like whoever wins that early fight gets that early fight gets a very strong push early. And it's just so much for the losing team to come back from. But I feel like that kind of makes it, at least from a spectator standpoint,
Really
it's
fun.
very interesting.
Yeah,
to play
I
or
honestly
watch.
agree with you on that. Like, watching a push map, it's like, oh my gosh, like, what's gonna happen? Are they just gonna win this fight, like, or just keep losing?
And it kind of, I wouldn't say it forces fundamentals out of
Index
teams.
messing up the the bastion jump. Oh my gosh, but it's fine. It's fine.
Just completely fine. Think about it, it's not too detrimental on the side of ODU.
Just a little
Jump.
funny. We do a bit of trolling, you know.
Good trolling. First fight starting off, just fighting for space on that high ground. See if anyone will either sneak on the payload. Manatee from behind.
Wow, Adalot just got deleted.
Looks like that is a very common play from the side of VESPA there, just forcing a fight on one side and having Manatee go to the off angle, launching in that turret for him. It just gets a spraying and see who they're able to find there. Hopefully ODU is able to adapt, because that's lost them a lot of fights now.
Yeah,
That Manatee off angle.
I do agree. I think I don't know, because they have to force in more if they're gonna be able to do anything. But if Bastion just deletes their team, like
It's just too much damage on the
Yeah.
side of VESPA here. They got that Discord orb, just able to actually add a lot's health bar. Essentially doesn't matter whether he's in Fortify or not. That's what Baptiste headshots, Discord orb, Zenyatta headshots, turret form from Bastion. It's just too much to deal with. Maybe
Index does swap to Tracer,
it's a very good counter to Bastion.
which is really good. We're gonna need ODU to lock in here, I think. Like, there's just no other way to put it. I'm gonna be real. Come on, ODU, we gotta lock in.
I respect the locking in. I am from ODU. I love seeing new competition from anywhere, whether it's varsity, whether it's on the world stage.
Yeah.
I love seeing VESPA right now.
See, if ODU does come, well, it's still really early in the map. Not saying we're like losing or anything, but like, you know, ODU, it's been looking a little off for them
It has
past
been
couple
shaky.
maps.
Essentially 2 maps in a row on the side of VESPA here. A lot of momentum. That could just be hard to stop on like a mental way too. They could just be doubting their strats, maybe not being too confident in their plays. And as a competitor myself, I know what it's like to not be confident in your plays. They're essentially just kind of watching yourself kind of lose.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? While you're just not committing to anything. But ODU able to still win that last fight. No real ults used there, so very calm. Nice win. Fundamental Overwatch being played here.
And we're getting some bot progression, which is huge. Looks like we're
Very
taking some
good.
off angles.
Snowball not really
left
getting out
side.
of hand yet either.
Yeah.
For this push map, just 50 to 50. Not
That's-
even the second point capped yet, so no worry about forward spawn, no worry about anything else.
Look where Krill is. Looks like Krill's just
That's a
gonna do-
top 10 echo angle, if I do say so myself.
Oh, Bastion ult's coming out. Looks like they're gonna sit on it. Don't know where exactly it's going. Looks like they're forcing Adelot out of somewhere, and we have it beat out. Hopefully, Adelot can get
it's
some
still in
HP
the
before
favor
the
of Vespa
fight.
here, and they're not getting a lot of value off their own ults.
Very
And Vespa not having to drop more than one ult here to win this fight, but it's actually still. Actually, no, it's not even all. That fight is lost. Dang.
Yeah.
All good.
Come on, ODU. We got it. We got it.
We come in the next fight better here from ODU. Index still on that tracer, trying to see if they can do anything about this Bastion. But, I mean, seeing March Manatee essentially insta-lock this Bastion no matter what, he has to have a lot of experience against the classic Bastion counter picks. Essentially what you're going to have to do is come together as a team to dismantle this Bastion rather than just like hoping that Index is going to diff him with the counter pick.
Yeah.
Because March Manatee just seems, hey, I'm not scared of Tracer. It doesn't matter who you pick. I'm ready.
I'm gonna hit, what is it, shift? I'm gonna hit shift.
Yeah, I'm going to hit shift. I'm
gonna just
keeping
burn.
my crosshair on you so it's not leaving. Going into this next fight, Adelot getting very low. The shift coming
Wow,
out from
okay, the window's out.
Baptiste. And him more. Baptiste, no cooldown.
Let's
till
go,
the rest of
Bap.
this fight. But getting
That is
a
ODU
lot of
locking
value.
in. That's what I like to
Man.
see.
Perfect.
Great textbook game play, if I do say so myself.
I was furious of that Transcendence coming out, keeping this fight going a little bit longer. Avichin, I don't know how to pronounce that name, but Zenyatta able to keep his team up, keep it going in the fight. Immortal coming out, no one destroying it for a long time. So Manatee,
Look at
just
Manatee
sitting
just
in there,
throwing the Bastion thing.
like just taking care of the fight once again, killing the Adelot here. And
Index in their spawn.
looking for a strong pick with this pulse bomb here. Well, we'll see what he's able to do. Essentially just has to find his way to his team. He does have 3 teleports coming up.
Not good.
He might have to grab
That
this,
is not
this
good.
health pack. In
Will
this
he be able to get the
1v1.
pulse off?
He has 2 teleports. I mean, I wouldn't pulse here if I'm him. But he used it and it
doesn't kill.
does not find
But look,
his target.
Dang.
Honestly, if I'm
unfortunate.
Index, I'm just looking to get back to my team.
I mean, that is pretty good for stall-wise. I will say.
On the side of Vespa, that's a huge dagger.
That is very true. Dang. It does look like they capture the checkpoint, and Vespa will be getting forward spawns. ODU looking to regroup here as well.
Maybe a little change in strategies in order for ODU here. I think their team seems like it's high damage, but it's nearly not enough compared to what Vespa has going on here. They're essentially just, honestly, with the 4 picks, 4 DPS on their team, essentially. So like, if you make the fight last too long, if you don't just instantly get in there and try to get your picks first, everyone's just going to go down because you're staring up, you don't have a shield to block anything with. You're just kind of staring at 4.
We use window. Looks like Blast is trying to force the BAP out, and BAP is just dead
Finding
now.
3, finding 4, able to win that next fight. Very quick.
Great,
very
nice,
easy from the
nice,
side
quick
of
fight
ODU.
from ODU.
That's what I like to see. Team kill. We're only popping 1 ult there, so this next fight, ult economy is not. Yeah, ult economy is very much in the favor of ODU. They have 3 compared to Vespa's 2 coming up. Having the overclock, beat, and the Orisa ult.
Maybe looking to take a little bit of space before the fight starts.
Drill hunting, getting some ult charge going.
Drill taking
Been able to
too.
do. Overclock is now online for this next fight. But the longer this fight goes, the more Vespa will essentially be able to
Pretty
keep
hype.
ults.
Adelot
Using
just popping
ults
that
first.
Orisa.
That is the proper play here.
Zenyatta
Index
to
finding 1
Transcendence.
on this Bastion. Adelot and Zim doing their own thing in the back line there. That's completely
Blast
fine on
finding
the
a
side
pick
of
on the-
ODU. March Manatee going down. That is a huge pick, and they are able to win another fight in a row.
That is huge.
Looks like forward spawn will be coming into play on the side of Old Dominion.
Index.
Very, very big.
Also, keep in mind, Index did swap Bastion. Looks like we're going to mirror Bastion.
You're mirroring a strong Bastion, my man.
Yes.
I love the confidence from Index, and I love seeing that from ODU here.
Trying-
Contested
trying to
right
bash
before
it.
the point, too. They actually lost the robot, not able to net the forward spawn, it seems.
Adelot, what was Adelot doing? Adelot was coming back from spawn, right?
Yeah, Adelot was coming back from spawn, I'm pretty sure.
They're looking to take a nice quick engage. Adelot
does
just
have
pressing
ults.
W.
Vespa are able to just
Walking
get
right.
It looks
oh.
like a dry push actually from the side of
Aw,
ODU. They were able to
unfortunate.
get out 2 ults there though, so it's not even that bad of a spot.
Not terrible.
I
They could
remember
lose
seeing
the
the
next
dry
fight
push a long
before they
time
get
ago.
any progress on Robot as well. Hopefully, Lion can get out of this situation where she runs into them.
I think that was very much in the favor of ODU. They lost 2 ults, able to even out the ult economy. Pretty much 1-to-1.
We
2
do-
ults on both sides.
We are approaching Bastion ult, which we now have, and we have
Window Bastion. A lot of damage, so if they're able to just peek this choke one good time, they could get that window out and just start challenging.
Bastion ult.
coming down,
Oh,
able to
Lion
find-
getting picked
He
off.
gets
Very
Lion there.
unfortunate.
Our own Bastion, let's see what Index is able to do here. You know, his own airstrike, not able to find anyone,
Nothing
but
here.
definitely getting a lot of space to the side of ODU. But Vespa
Adelot
just walking straight back in,
Getting
trying to
bullied out of
reclaim what
poke
was
damage.
taken from them.
Adelot not able to stay alive.
Them getting his picks. Tank going down. ODU will be forced to walk back into this fight or just find a quick regroup. Anything. Line still sitting on this window. I guess not really given a good chance to use it, but I mean, you gotta do something. Look what's happening on your screen.
Lion
gotta
looking
try
to
for
use
something
window,
here.
not able to pop it out.
They can't really peek anyone. Adelot back in the fight, but maybe a little too late. Might be forcibly staggered again. If Adelot dies here, that could spell the end of this series.
ODU is going to get a touch, but I'm not sure if it's just
It might not
I
be
don't know.
enough. The window is finally in play.
30 seconds left in the map. It's not looking good.
2 ults coming from the side of ODU. If they're able to touch any longer, looks like
Ah, unfortunate.
Girl was not able to get on. It was like a 3-1 win on the side of Vespa. 3 maps in a row, back to back to back. I mean, after that first map, I guess Vespa really got together. They assessed what they need to do. March Manatee got on that Bastion.
And just
Did
went
what he had to
crazy.
do, man.
yeah,
On that Bastion, bro.
well played on ODU side. They did their best. They tried. Just wasn't enough today.
All good, all good. And that will be making the entire show match series 2-1 in the favor of Vespa here. Hopefully the COD show match we're able to make that 2-2. And we'll have to go into a game 5
Wow.
on Osu.
That is kind of scary.
Game 5 for Osu here.
Wow.
Very important.
That is very important. Wow. That is crazy.
We'll see what we're able to do.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, Lash, what are your thoughts after that series?
It was really fun to watch. Gibraltar was a really snowbally map. Went to round 4. I think that was a really good map to watch. Kings Row, it was we did our thing, but then we just couldn't follow through with it.
Yeah, we just couldn't keep enough momentum going for Kings Road to either close out the round or just stay on that payload. Just a lot of big snowballs from Vespa there. Old Economy just in their favor almost that entire time they were on a tag. It's just too much to stop, and you need like a huge outplay as a team there. You can't really just rely on one person to get picks. You can't really rely on one person to just start playing out of their mind. You really do have to come together and find a way to coordinate something. Think of an outplay, anything, but ultimately did not have enough time and was not able to think of anything. But I mean, very strong series, very fun to watch. I loved commentating it. But yeah,
You good?
I'm good.
Just- Let's see. Were there any plays that you found interesting?
From that last map there, I thought ODU had a plan with that dry push. They were able to force out 2 ults from the side of Vespa. I thought they were going to be able to use something from that dry push to their advantage, but it's like they weren't able to really do too much with it. They got their ult straight back. They just got their picks first, and ODU, they're kind of forced to sit on their own ults. Maybe a little too long, so they had like a very good start for a retake, getting prepped like together, but they just weren't there. They had the right option, but they did not pull the trigger on their dry push there.
Unfortunately.
But that's probably the most interesting play for me. If anything else, the Adelot 1v2 on Lee Zhang there with the booth.
Yeah.
That was also just very huge. Very
agree.
huge. I thought, man, this series is going to be elite after watching that, but all good, all good. Any plays you had?
Yeah, I do think that Lee Jong one, I really like that. Adelot just really coming through and, you know, clutching it up. There was also this one time Lion was Adelot was like 100 HP, popped the nano, they got the Orisa ult out, and just boom,
Just able to capitalize.
going crazy.
And honestly, I say great showing from both teams.
Mm-hmm.
Very good Overwatch being played, and I cannot wait to see more VESPA and ODU going into the varsity season.
What is it? It's old rivals.
Old rivals, new arenas.
Yes. And that is it for the Overwatch Overwatch match today. Score was 3-1, best of 5.
It's a 3-0 sweep in the favor of VESPA there at the end. Like I said, they got their footing together and they just nothing to stop. Man, March Manatee is most likely player of the series here.
Yeah, just
Might actually be the MVP.
like, I don't know if you could write it down.
Bastion.
Bastion.
Just get him on that off angle, man. He's doing that thing every single time. That was very, very fun to watch. Yeah, maybe if ODU was able to adapt to their strategy, maybe a little faster, the series would have went a little longer. Maybe we would be in a Game 5 situation.
Maybe
it was just too much.
It was just like, any time Adelot would just use cooldowns for Orisa, Manatee's literally there on an off angle, just
ready.
Just literally holding left click, just in turret form.
Honestly, it's very strong. Maybe they're just calling out. They know exactly when to execute their play. Like straight to go into that turret form. They know exactly when to go into it. But honestly, just very strong play. ODU, VESPA, man. Looks like we will be. Are we doing anything here?
Yeah. It does look like we are getting an interview.
Oh, interviews.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to do the interview? You know more than me.
Okay, that's fine.
I got you. Is that Lion?
Yeah.
All right, let's be having Hey, it's Lion taking my spot. Can you give her thoughts on the match?
Okay, so this is Mia. You want to introduce yourself?
I'm Mia, aka Hey It's Lion.
Okay, so I got a couple questions. How'd you feel going into the match?
I was really excited, because it was our first match with the team. I was pretty confident, especially in my Yari, which I did pop off.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
First point
that was crazy. But yeah, we were having a tough time with the Bastion mainly.
Yeah.
And just like running our whole brawl comp. But it was definitely fun.
Okay. So I know you mentioned Yari.
Yeah.
But like, how'd you feel about your Ana?
My Ana.
Yeah.
I mean, I felt like I was doing okay on Ana. They were running a lot of dive, which was difficult. But BAP was kind of harder for me today. Kind of struggling with my windows, you know. Ult usage stuff, it happens. But just the dive, really. Like, they were running a comp that was just a little bit better than ours. But we were still playing really well as a team, I think.
Yeah. Let's see. Any what is it? What's the word? Like, anything you wanna like share? Like any funny moments? Like,
I don't know. We had a lot of funny moments because we had a different player than our original roster playing with us, so that was really funny. But yeah, I don't know. It was just a fun time. We had a lot of good jokes going on in there.
Jokes. That's cool. Yeah. Dang. What map was it? The first map? First map. Okay. After winning first map, how'd you feel? Like, did you feel like y'all had momentum? Or what?
It felt good. Like, I felt like we really gonna get it. 'Cause yeah, I don't know. I felt like we really had it, but I don't know, the Bastion, man.
Bastion, yeah.
The Bastion, man. Like it was
Was
just
it-
a struggle.
Was it scary, like going up against that? Like,
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if you saw me swapping a lot, like to different supports, because I was like trying to figure out what would work best with the Bastion, because it was just a struggle, and we even tried to run Bastion as well.
yeah, especially
which-
on that last map.
Yeah, we really tried to like push it, and I think we did our best in that like scenario. But yeah, I mean, it's just, it happens, man.
What did y'all try to do to adapt to the Bastion?
We just tried to run something that would either like do more damage or like help our backline too, because they were doing a lot of like backline damage, and I was getting picked off a lot
Yeah.
from the Bastion. I was trying to like use my immorts as
Yeah.
useful as possible, but also trying not to like die. So that was a little difficult, but we were just trying to adapt to like, you know, running our own Bastion, running our own like spam. And we did win a few fights doing spam with like Echo and Bastion
Yeah.
Sim. We were kind of burning the Orisa at times, but yeah, we're trying our best.
Thank you. You wanna like, I don't know, say anything to stream?
Follow me on Instagram. It's Mia Rose 27. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Mia, for coming out and doing your player interview. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I think that's going to wrap it up for the ODU stream for the VESPA show match Overwatch. Tomorrow we are going to be streaming COD. Come on, Moses. Come on, Moses. I don't want to wrap up without you, honestly. Let's wait for you to come back. I mean, I was kind of wrapping up, but my fault. Okay.
I just want to see what was up.
Yeah. I didn't know if you were gonna come back or not.
plan
But
to.
yeah, tomorrow we're going to be here with COD and our show match. Like you said, the show match series is now 2-1. We are going to go to Game 5. So that OSU match is very important. I'm playing
important.
the OSU match, and
I am also
Moses is
playing an
also
OSU
playing the
match.
And we have a couple other varsity players playing in that match as well, from different games and sorts.
Very excited. Very.
Yeah.
Man. But I guess you say you're wrapping it up, right?
Yeah. COD is here 8 p.m. tomorrow, I believe. And yeah. So I will see y'all next stream.
All right. That is ODU. Shout out 10th annual. Okay.